I know at the end of the day is you want what you want and you say what you say. Hey guys, it's Liz, and today I'm going to be telling you my top 10 favorite One Direction songs. Actually, it's not my top 10 favorite all-time One Direction songs, and I'll tell you why in a second. If you may have seen on Twitter the other day, I did a poll asking if I should tell you guys my favorite 1D songs or my favorite Ed Sheeran songs, or both. And I just got the final count like 20 minutes ago, and it looks like you guys wanted to see both. So if you're lucky, you might get 2 videos from me this week. Like I was saying before, the reason why this isn't my top 10 favorite One Direction songs of all time is because since they have 5 albums, and I was gonna do 10 songs, I just chose 2 songs off of each album. So it's not necessarily my top 10 favorite One Direction songs of all time. It's just my favorite 2 songs off of each album that they have. I hope that makes sense. If I were to tell you all of my favorite songs, they would be from the last 2 albums. And I wanted to kind of spice it up and tell you 2 from each album, just so we can go way back when, to when I first started loving One Direction, when they were all 16 and I was like 14. Oh my God, that was a long time ago. Oh my God, okay, yeah, that is, wow. I feel old thinking about that. So before I make myself feel any more old, even though I'm not old at all, let's just get right into it. So One Direction's first album was titled Up All Night. This came out in like 2011, I think. My 2 favorite songs off of Up All Night are Everything About You and Gotta Be You. Now, Everything About You is a really upbeat song. It feels like I don't know, it's like an anthem almost. Like, it's so upbeat, and it just makes me want to, like, it's everything about you. Like, it makes me want to fist pump. I don't know why. That's embarrassing. I've never fist pumped in my life. I am not Pauly D from the Jersey Shore. I do not fist pump normally, so I don't know why I just did that, but that's what it makes me want to do. The very first line is, you know I've always got your back, girl, so let me be the one you come run into, run in. Like, it's just so catchy. It's totally about, like, being so obsessed with this girl and you just want to be with that girl, and I love it. And then, like I said, my second song off of Up All Night that I love so much is Gotta Be You. The reason I love this is because Harry's voice in this just blows my fucking mind. Literally, he was so young, so like his voice was already higher than usual just because he was a young little 16-year-old Harry. But the notes he hits in that chorus when he sings Gotta Be You, that is amazing. And this has nothing to do with why it's my favorite song, but I've always thought it was so funny. The very first verse, Liam sings, and girl, what a mess I made upon your innocence. What the fuck does that mean? Still to this day, I'm like, are you talking about sex? I'm sorry, is that your way of nicely singing, I took your virginity and I'm sorry? Like, gee whiz, One Direction, like, way to just put it out there. Anyways, I just always thought that was funny, but this is definitely my second favorite song off of that album. One Direction's second album was titled Take Me Home, and this is actually the era when I went and saw them for the first time. I saw them on their Take Me Home tour, and it was fucking lit, man, lit. Now, this album has a lot of great songs. First of all, I had Kiss You, that was a bop. Then we had songs like Come On and I Would and Back For You. But then we have my 2 favorite songs off of that album, Still the One and Over Again. Still the One is another super catchy one. On every single one of their albums, there's like one song that stands out the most to me that is always so catchy, and I think Still the One was this for me. I don't know why, but I feel like the song makes me want to be on like a tropical island. I'm not quite sure why. I guess it just gives me like a tropical vibe, and I love it. I think one of my favorite parts about the song is how it breaks into the chorus by Harry yelling the lyrics, "You're all I think about, baby." And then it's just like, I was so stupid for letting you go, and I know you're still the one. Just the beat of the chorus is what brings it all together, I feel like, and I love it. I seriously love One Direction so much. And then, like I said, my second favorite song from Take Me Home is Over Again. Now, this song is different than all 3 of the other songs I've talked about so far. This one is a slow, sad song, and it's just so... it just really gets you. It just opens with the words, I said I'd never leave her because her hands fit like my t-shirt, and you're like, it's just really emotional. One of the funny things about this song, so one of Niall's lyrics say, there's a hole in the middle of my heart like a polo. And as an American, obviously, you hear polo and you think of like a polo shirt or like the brand Polo, like Ralph Lauren Polo, and you're like, hole in the middle of my heart like a polo? What the hell does that even mean? And then you remember, oh wait, they're from the UK. When you Google it, a polo, if I remember correctly, a polo So Americans will know them as like the Lifesaver, the little white Lifesaver mints. That's like a polo there. So it has the hole in the middle of it. Hole in the middle of my heart like a polo. What a dumb boy band reference. But like honestly, when I first heard that, I was so confused. I was like, what is a polo? The next studio album that One Direction released was titled Midnight Memories. I was like, I don't think anything can beat Take Me Home, but then Midnight Memories came out and we got, let me just pull out my Midnight Memories booklet thingy I have. Diana, first of all, I wish my name was Diana so I could have that song. Strong and Right Now and Through the Dark and Does He Know and Alive, first of all, oh my god. But my two songs off of Midnight Memories are actually Happily and Little White Lies. Not to be confused with Little Black Dress, I fucking hate that song. Let's talk about that one first. Little White Lies is so iconic, honestly. I am like slamming my book against the ground because it's that good. It reminds me of like some 80s ballad or something, how it starts out.
If this room was burning, I wouldn't even notice.
How can you turn that song down? That song's amazing. I haven't mentioned it yet, but Niall and Louis are my two favorite people in One Direction. If I had to make a list, it would go Niall, Louis, Harry, Liam, Zayn. I hate Zayn. I've never liked him. I didn't even like him when he was in the band, so thank God he's out of it. And then for my second favorite song off of Midnight Memories, it's Happily. I'm pretty sure that Harry pretty much wrote this song all on his own. And so I'm so happy that he starts it. He mostly sings like the entire song. I mean, you get all the background vocals from the other guys, but most of it is all Harry, and I love it. His voice, I feel like his vocals and the lyrics to the song just go so well together. It's like a match made in heaven. I love the chorus. It says, I don't care what people say when we're together. I know I want to be the one to hold you when you sleep. And then it says, I just want it to be you and I forever. I know you want to leave, so come on, baby, be with me so happily. Oh my God, cute. Moving on to One Direction's fourth studio album. It has the most clever name I've ever heard. It's called Four. Wow. My two favorite songs off of this album are 18 and Stockholm Syndrome. 18 has a really special place in my heart, and I will insert a clip and show you why.
Baby, I don't want to feel alone. So kiss me where I lay down, my hands pressed to your cheeks. Lonely from the way now. I've loved you since we were 18. On the road for the same thing. We love to be loved.
As you can see, I saw One Direction a second time on their On the Road Again tour. So this tour was after Zayn had already left the band. And I was living at this concert because first of all, Zayn was gone. I was happy. And second of all, in all of my favorite songs, when Zayn had a line, Niall took them over in the concert. So as you could see in that clip, Niall sang Zayn's lines and I was like, fuck yeah. So after that concert, I literally watched that video every night before I went to sleep for like 3 months after that show. I'm not even kidding, and I'm not even ashamed of it. That is the most beautiful concert footage I've ever taken in my life. So yes, 18 is so good. It's really sad. I love it because Harry starts it and he says, I've got a heart and I've got a soul, and believe me, I will use them both. And you're like, and he's talking about somebody he loves when he is saying that. So my second favorite song, like I said, from 4 is Stockholm Syndrome. Now this is a weird one. If any of you are watching this and you're not a fan of One Direction and you know actually what Stockholm Syndrome is, you're probably wondering why the hell they have a song called Stockholm Syndrome. If you don't know, Stockholm Syndrome is a syndrome where you have been kidnapped and you fall in love with the person who kidnapped you or stole you or whatever. So when I saw this album and saw that they had a song called Stockholm Syndrome, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? I played it, and of course it's now one of my favorite songs of all time. It literally starts by singing, who's that shadow holding me hostage? I've been here for days. Who's this whisper telling me that I'm never gonna get away? And you're like, what? Okay, this is creepy. All right, I'm sorry if the angle of my background totally just drastically changed, but I just realized my camera stopped filming because it said my phone ran out of storage. Yeah, fuck you, iPhone. I hate you. I need a bigger phone. It's true. The very last line before it leads into the chorus says, I fear I'm getting used to being held by you. And you're like, this is so weird. And then the chorus says, baby, look what you've done to me. Baby, look what you've done now. I'll never leave if you keep holding me this way. So did this girl actually steal him, or is it just a metaphor? I'm not really sure, but that is definitely another one of my favorite songs. I don't know, it's a very catchy song, and I kind of like the concept of it. Like, it's really creepy, it's really weird. But yeah, 18 and Stockholm Syndrome, my 2 favorite songs off of 4. Last but not least, for their 5th studio album, the best album because Zayn's not on it, Made in the AM. My 2 favorite songs off of Made in the AM are End of the Day and Love You Goodbye. End of the Day is like, all I know at the end of the day is that I love you and you're my favorite person ever. Like, that's what that song is. And then Love You Goodbye is totally like, it's definitely about like breakup sex. That's totally what the song's about. They're very like hidden way of singing about breaking up somebody and then still having sex with them. Like, that's what it is. So End of the Day I love because I love how it's a mellow verse, it stops, drums bang, and then it leads right into a loud chorus. Another reason I love this song is because of the lyricism. The very first line is, I told her that I loved her, I was not sure if she heard, the roof was pretty windy and she didn't say a word. The party was dying downstairs, I had nothing else to lose, just me, her, and the moon. I also really love Louis' parts in this song. Harry and Louis just really stand out to me in this song the most, and I love them, so. And now on to Love You Goodbye, like I said. This song opens by, it's inevitable that everything that's good comes to an end. And then it says, it's hard to know that after all of this, we could still be friends. And then it says, I know you're saying you don't want to hurt me, but maybe you should show a little mercy. Oh, why are you wearing that to walk out of my life? Even though it's over, you should stay the night. If tomorrow you won't be mine, let me give it to you one last time. Oh, baby, let me love you goodbye. Like, it's totally about having sex with somebody even though you're breaking up. Like, damn, One Direction got sneaky. This is definitely the album where parents are probably like, no, sorry, honey, you're 12, you can't listen to this. Like, this album probably got so many 12 and 13-year-olds cut off from One Direction, and I totally understand why, and I love it. But yes, if you guys love One Direction, I hope you liked this video. This video, like I said, was my 2 favorite songs off of each of their 5 albums, so 10 songs total. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below and tell me your favorite One Direction songs. Tell me which album was your favorite. Tell me your favorite person. Tell me everything you like about One Direction because I love them so much. So much. Like I said, if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post a video at least once a week. Maybe not, that's okay. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Spotify will be linked down below. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for putting up with my band crazy self. I love One Direction. I love the Jonas Brothers. I love NSYNC. Let me know if you guys want an NSYNC or Jonas Brothers video, because I can crank those out for you, don't you worry. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.